entertainment, apply pressure. Let's apply some pressure. What are y'all thoughts on human consumption? As far as like high blood pressure, diabetes. You know, oh, it's, you had it, you got this because this person had it. But in my perspective, I got it because I'm eating the same thing you was eating. Mm-hmm. It's not something that is passed on. I think it's what we're eating and what we choose to put inside our bodies.
Mm-hmm. I say in a way it is passed on because you only eat what's put in front of you. And as kids, you only eat what's provided for you.
Yeah, and it goes along with what I'm saying. But go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, in a way it is passed on, but not through the genetic genes. It's through the genetic behavior. You feel me?
Behaviors and what we choose to engage in. You got something?
Yeah, it's like a lot of people like to blame it on that. Like I was talking to this person, it was like, man, look, my grandmother ate this and ate that for years, and she ain't got this, she ain't got that. Well, the food that we have now is 10 times worse than it was back then. Like the testosterone levels of men is like, it has dropped more than 50% over the last like 30, 40 years or so. So the stuff that they ate, we can't eat. You know, they adding pesticides, they adding all kind of chemicals to it, and like people think like them insects and stuff, like that's man-made stuff, you know. And the best thing to do is to just kind of stay ahead of the enemy and just kind of like do your research on things, because like a lot of that stuff was hybrid, GMO.
And to kind of get back towards the subject, but on the same tip, it's like it's things that is being fed to the animals, the ones that we are eating. So whenever grandmama was eating oxtails and pig feet and all of that, it wasn't the same. Mm-hmm. The animals weren't eating the same thing then. So it's like, come on, it's starting from,
right.
I don't know, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You feel me?
And I'm going to say something. People don't know this, but the American chicken is a genetically modified chicken. It's not even a real chicken. You know, they've been eating genetically modified chickens for decades and they don't even know it. You know?
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like, what could you eat? But it's still some things that's better to consume than others. Like I myself haven't eaten McDonald's in years. Like I had this one rule, only rule in my house, you cannot bring McDonald's in my house. Like I will literally put you out. I'm
so
taking your shit, I'll put it in the trash can. Somebody they did it and left a burger in a bag in my house. I took that shit, I stepped on it, threw it in the trash, and I told her, hey, I threw your shit in the trash.
You know, I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm not trying to branch off the food, but I want to stay like right on the lines with that when it comes to the medications that we be taking.
Human consumption.
Oh my God.
When they talk about medications, the pills, they got a pill for this, a pill for that.
Human consumption is more than what we eat. It's what we see, it's what we listen to, it's what we touch, it's what we engage in, it's what we yield our members to. Human consumption overall is anything that we are experiencing or perceiving or taking in on every level in every form of action. Human consumption.
I'm sorry.
People are so, I don't know, closed-minded or so shallow to not think past eating when I say consumption. Because on the back of a cigarette pack, it says not for human consumption when it says about tobacco and all. You're not eating cigarettes, are you? You're smoking it. You're taking it in. You're consuming it in your body in some form or fashion, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. You're doing something and you're taking it in. Consumption, and it's not just the way you eat or what you eat.
It's anything that you can
consume. Music.